Alrighty guys, so how's it going today? So it's another somewhat hot day. It's hotter here though because the door's been collecting all the freaking heat. So partly cloudy, typical. So anyways, I got one of my other things I was waiting for. I'm still waiting for my other half of the Harbor Freight order, but that I wasn't going to be here until I guess later on this week. Greasy damn screwdriver that needs to be cleaned. So I finally ordered myself something that I've been needing for a little while. Because just been needing it because I haven't had one. And this was actually cheap. I was looking at more expensive ones, but I figured I don't really need anything super fancy. Picked me up a rain gauge, and this is actually this is made by Tyler or whatever, Taylor or whatever, but this is actually I guess they call this the jumbo one, whatever. Well, they called it that online, but I guess they're not going to call it. And that could be on the, yeah, right here, Jumbo Junior rain gauge. So, yeah, plastic, of course. So apparently, you have two options to mount this. And I've been thinking I might mount this to the light pole. I'm not 100% sure yet. Of course, you're going to have to probably move it around somewhat anyway to, you know, figure out how it's going to, figure out what will work. See, here's the one mount right here already. You can see that would mount to, you know, I suppose like a wall or, you know, or a fence or something. But then you also have a little spike so you can put it in the ground, which I'm not going to because I got enough crap in my yard to go around. I don't need to go around that stupid thing. So I'm going to try it on the light pole. See how that works. You used to go nuts on the ties or what? Why not? So this was actually, I got this. I don't know, there's like 2 or 3 people that were selling this on eBay. But one person was selling it for a little bit cheaper than the other guy, and I just couldn't really figure it out why. So, I don't know. So, easy to read up from 50 feet away, apparently. 5-inch capacity. It's even, yeah. Okay. This was on the back here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put it in the ground. No, I think I'll put it I think I'm just gonna put it on the pole. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. So of course they put, that must be the floater thing. They put a stupid zip tie in there that I don't know how you would ever get that. Of course that's for to hold the spike in there, but that was kind of stupid to do. And I don't really have a good scissor that will be good enough to get in there. Let me try this. This scissor's not the best. Doesn't have much of a point to it, that's the problem. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Can't get in there enough with that. So I guess you could just keep stabbing at it. Eventually it'll break and give away, but I know the one thing that would work, but I didn't bring it out with me, and that would have been my cutters, wire cutters. But I didn't bring them with me. Should actually buy another pair of those. There, I got it anyway, but buy another pair of those wire cutters and keep one back here. So that's the spike you can use. It's a fairly good sized spike too, but it's not cheap. So apparently so how would you remove that? There's this little pin thing here. Yeah. Yeah. So then you just take that off. That's freaking neat. And that would be, and this would be the mount. Then I'm probably going to use actual screws, because you can either use a screw to kind of like make it more permanent, or you can use like a nail so you can take it on and off as you need to. But I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to screw it into the light pole. And I only got one screw left. Not doing any good, but I probably got, might have some more at the house. But whatever. So that's what I bought. It's just a quick, cheap little rain gauge. Of course, how accurate this would be, you wouldn't really know. You know, you would have to compare it, I guess, to some other things, but I think this would be more accurate than from what my phone says. So, and the only thing I have on my phone that tells me how much rain has fallen is actually my John Deere app. But again, I don't know what they base it off. I don't know where they're getting their information from, but I don't think it's very accurate. But so yeah, it goes all the way. Well, there's like ½ inch there and 1 inch, and goes all the way up to 5 inches. Well, hell, if you get 5 inches of rain, that's yeah, quite a freaking bit. So, like I said, I'm going to try it on the light pole first. I'm not sure how good that'll work out, but if I think I need to move it somewhere else, then obviously then I can, because I can either, you know, you got some options here. So, I just wanted to show that real quick. That's what I picked up. I believe this one went for, I think, 13 bucks, maybe. And there was another guy that was selling it for like 14, which I don't understand why. It's the same damn thing, but you know, each person selling it a little bit different. But I don't know. Maybe it's based on where they live. I don't know, but that's what I picked up. It's just something simple. I was going to pick up, you know, like a, well, it's obviously it's like a wireless reader. It kind of, it'll read it, and then it'll send the data to another little thing that you would keep in your house, and that tells you, the one I was looking at anyway would tell you how many inches of rain you've had in the last, you know, like few hours, and it'll tell you how much rain you've had in the last like 24 hours. Like there's two different things there, and then it self empties. This one I guess does not. So, but I guess that's why you have that this little pin here. You can take that little pin out and then, you know, empty it. So, but that's what I picked up. It's nothing special. It's just that we haven't had a rain gauge ever since we moved here, and we just don't know how much rain we ever really get. Not like it really matters, but just kind of want to know, you know, so we have an idea, because, you know, you just never know. So sometimes we don't get enough rain here, and then of course, the grass dies off, but the weeds continue to grow. That's the problem with my yard. I got more weeds than anything else. And it shows definitely when the grass is under stress and it starts to die off. But the weeds continue to fucking grow. So, gonna have to kill them with some Roundup. So, you know, the Roundup for lawn stuff, that would probably work better on this. Tried Weed B Gon, and that was an epic fail. So, Weed B Gon sucks. I've used that stuff even in the past on heavier weeds. It's like it makes them turn yellow, but yet they're not really dead. They seem to kind of bounce back from that. So, but whatever. But that's what I picked up. Just a simple little rain gauge. Just want to share that with you guys quick. I'm just going to show you how I'll mount it. Maybe I'll even make a quick video on where I mounted it and how I mounted it, even though I told you. But if you guys wanted to see what it looked like, then there you go. And I tried looking this up on YouTube too, just to see if anyone else has done, you know, like reviews on this one, and there is no videos. So figured, well, then I'll make a video on it. So that's what it looks like. You know, this guy really, he put like on 3 layers of protection for it. It was crazy. So I guess he didn't want the item to get damaged, even though it does have a little nick here. But that little nick isn't going to hurt nothing. Yeah, because it's not cut or nothing. As long as it's not, well, of course, I don't think we're ever going to get, you know, where did it break at? Or where is it at? Right here. So it's just slightly above 3.5 inches of rain. I don't know if we'll ever get 3.5 inches of rain. Of course we could, but that's a lot of rain though, you know? I mean, to fill it, that's, yeah. And of course you have that little red floater. I guess that floats, and that kind of shows you your level. So, but yeah, let me go install this, guys, and then I will get back to you. I will show you what it looks like mounted, if you guys are just want to know what it looks like. For now, I'm going to mount it to the light pole right above that hanging basket flower thing that I put up for my mom, so she can hang her flowers on there. So, but we haven't hung any flowers on that for a couple of years. We do have flowers growing in the house. We did plant some, but one of them didn't survive. I don't know what the hell happened to them. And the other ones are so bloody short, like they're not growing any more than I think they should. But I don't think they would survive even a couple hours in the sunlight. Just, you know, they would just get dried right out. So we're just keeping them indoors, because they would probably die instantly being outside. So yeah, let me get back to you guys on this. I'm gonna go mount this, and then I'll let you guys take a look. So 1 second. Alrighty, so I got it installed. Hopefully, we won't have too many issues with it being there. I don't know if it being against the pole light will affect it or not, but trial and error. So the only screws I freaking had were those 3-inch ones I picked up a while ago. See, these ones here I have are not very long, but I don't have any more. I only got one left. So the ones I had, unfortunately, were 3-inch ones, and they are massively huge. So it took a little bit to drive them in. I don't want to do with this stupid thing. I don't know. I guess I could throw it away, but you never know. You might need it, because I might have to change locations. I don't know. Depends on how things work on the pole. Just throw it in there, I guess, because I'm not going to need it much of anything. So it looks alright on the pole. I'm just going to have to see how it works for rain. They do have us in for a like a severe thunderstorm threat thing, whatever the hell you want to call it, for tomorrow. And they gave us a Torcon of 3, meaning a 30% chance of seeing a tornado around here, I guess. But that'll never happen. So, but yeah, just a simple 2 screws. These things are big. I mean, I didn't need big screws like that. I would have been just fine with screws like these, but I don't have any more. So I'm going to have to run to the hardware someday and pick up another box of those. Because I like those kind of screws. They're small and they work. So I guess I'll let you guys take a look. You guys can tell me what you think, if you think it'll work there or not. But if not, I'll move it around a little bit more. But I'm going to try that for now. I need at least a storm to come through or a rain shower to really tell me if it's going to work or not. And I don't think we're in the forecast for anything today. So, not really going to find out today. But maybe tomorrow if we get enough rain. If we get any rain at all. If not, then so be it. But, you know, hey, whatever. So let's go take a look at my new rain gauge. Yay. That does seem a little crooked down it, just a hair bit crooked. I guess it could have went, this end could have went more this way, but whatever, it'll still read it good enough. A little floater's down in there, so I guess that'll float. That'll float when the water rises in this thing. But they apparently you can read it up to 50 feet away. I don't really see how. Because I don't think I'm 50 feet from the house. You know, I mean, I guess I could walk it and find out, but I don't think it's 50 feet. So even from when you stand by the, you know, over there, you kind of really can't read it all that good. But I don't know. But that's okay. Maybe you can read it, I don't know, from the house, but we have ways of reading it too. If we can't read it from just looking out the window, we could just come out here and look at it if we had to. But I'm gonna try it there, see if it works, if I get accurate readings or not, or at least get an idea what it'll do. If not, then I'll have to move it somewhere else, but I want to try it here for now, because this is where it'll be up and out of the way. And it's above the flower thing, so that's not going to interfere with it. But, yeah. So there's the new rain gauge. I know it's probably a cheap thing, but I don't need really anything fancy to tell me how much rain we get. I just hope that none of this stuff will interfere with it. I don't really see how, but I don't know. I don't think it will, but you're not going to know unless you just... Because I don't think I ever see any water dripping off this. So, I don't know. We'll just keep moving it around, I guess, throughout the year until we find a spot that we think that'll work for us. So, there's just damn wind. But, yeah, she's a little loose. I don't like the fact that all that's holding it in place basically is that little pin, and then that. This is more sturdier, obviously, but that little pin's got me a little bit concerned. But I guess you could just replace it with a nail or something a little heavier, or even a heavy wire tie or something that would work. But 2 screws, or you could use just 1 screw if you wanted to move it around all the time. But I don't really trust it. I think the wind would take it right off, so I just went with the double screw thing. Like I said, those screws are long, so they're in there, you know, a good 3 inches. So, but should be about right. You should be able to read it from the house. So, all right, there you go, guys. There's the new rain gauge installed. Hopefully we'll never see 5 inches of rain, but you never know, right? So, alright guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.